Prince Harry is preparing to leave the UK, just 25 hours after arriving to visit his ill father, King Charles, following his cancer diagnosis. The monarch's youngest son has been seen smiling arriving at the Heathrow's Windsor suite today after a whirlwind trip to London, which saw him touch down at about 1 p.m. yesterday before rushing to Clarence House for a brief 30-minute meeting with his dad. It is believed he stayed at a hotel last night and now appears to be starting his journey back across the Atlantic back to his wife Meghan Markle and their children Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Yesterday, Harry looked somber as he was driven from Heathrow to his dad's London residence dressed in a black blazer and black t-shirt. They spent just half an hour speaking, but insiders say it's a positive move towards improving their strained relationship. It's believed to be the first proper conversation they've had in 17 months. While Harry returned to his homeland for the coronation last year, it's thought the pair didn't speak privately. For all the latest on King Charles' health, follow our Royal Live blog. Immediately after yesterday's short meeting with Harry, the King and Queen Camilla travelled to Sandringham, where the King will continue his cancer treatment. Discussing the meeting, Sunday Times royal editor Roya Nicker told Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley on Good Morning Britain today that Harry would have liked to have spent longer with his father. She said, "The briefing that came out after their meeting was very interesting. The King was very tired after his procedure had the day before. So we know he started his treatment on Monday. We understand he had a procedure then for his cancer and the briefing was, he felt quite tired. I'm sure Harry would have loved to have spent much more time with him, but H is quite respectful of his dad going through his treatment." The relationship between father and son was severely strained following Harry's decision to step down as a working royal in 2020 and air a catalogue of grievances against the institution of the monarchy and members of his family in a series of interviews. He was left barely on speaking terms with his two closest relatives, Charles and his brother the Prince of Wales. Harry's controversial memoir Spare further damaged his ties with his father and brother, making claims William physically attacked him. The King put his own interests above Harry's and was jealous of Meghan. And while he managed to see his dad, a source told the Mirror the Prince of Wales had no plans to see his younger brother during the trip. They are now believed to be completely estranged following Harry's countless negative claims and allegations about the royal family since leaving the royal family. However, the source believes Harry would have gladly accepted the opportunity to speak with William. They said, "The Duke's primary reason to travel to the UK is to visit his father. If the opportunity were to arise to see the Prince of Wales, then the Duke would have gladly accepted it. His main focus is for his wife, who is recovering from surgery, his 3 children and now his father." There are no plans for Harry's visit to act as some kind of vehicle for reconciliation. The King personally called both his sons, as well as his siblings the Princess Royal, the Duke of York and the Duke of Edinburgh, to inform them of his cancer diagnosis last week, palace officials confirmed. Harry is understood to have agreed to delay his visit to the UK until a public announcement was made by Buckingham Palace on Monday evening. Meanwhile, William has retuned to royal duties after his wife's abdominal operation and is now the monarchy's most prominent public figure following the King's cancer diagnosis. For some time William, as heir to the throne, will be the leading member of the royal family at official events across the country as his father receives treatment. William began his working day by hosting an investiture ceremony at Windsor Castle, awarding honours like CBEs, OBEs and MBEs to recipients, and during Wednesday evening he will attend a gala fundraising dinner for London's air ambulance charity.